Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Malkari Santhosh. Hope all are doing fine. In this today's video, I came up with one more Selenium technical challenge and also it's one of the popular interview question for the role of automation testing. If you are following my videos, I have already done one Selenium dynamic expert challenge on Amazon application. If you have not gone to this video, I would recommend you to go to this video first before watching the video. And the challenge which we have achieved on Amazon application is if I go to the Amazon application, have searched for iPhone 14 and I have got wide variety of iPhones. Our challenge is to identify a unique XPath where we need to enter the name of the iPhone and we should retrieve the cost of the iPhone. It should be the same for each and every iPhone element. We should write the unique XPath. We should not change the XPath every time. Only thing we need to add the input is our iPhone name. This we have achieved in the earlier sessions, and in this today's video we're gonna do the same challenge in the different application, that is Flipkart. So in Flipkart application we're gonna search for iPhone 14, and here we have got so many iPhone names, but if you compare the UIs, it is slightly different from Amazon. So the cost of the iPhone is slightly different as it is in the sideways, but in the Amazon application we have in the downwards. Okay, but the complexity remains same. We have achieved in Amazon application, and in this today's video we will achieve it in Flipkart application also. Before diving into the session, I would request you to subscribe my channel so that it will boost me up to do more such videos like this, and also like share the video to your friends so that they will get knowledge on the Selenium challenges and they can also achieve in the automation framework in the project. Okay, so let's start our session. Okay, let's try to achieve this challenge. I already searched for iPhone 14 and I have got a wide variety of iPhones. So we need to write a unique XPath. So to achieve this, first we need to inspect the element. So I need to start from iPhone name so that it will be the input carrier so that it will traverse from name to the cost. So how to achieve it? First we need to take the iPhone name. So copy the entire iPhone name. So if you see the div tag of this iPhone details, so it highlighted the entire details of iPhone. And if I go just top of the div, it has also highlighted the cost of the iPhone. So this div tag is considered as the parent tag for both div tags of details of iPhone and also cost of the iPhone. So first we need to take the input of iPhone, then using contains keyword which has in the dynamic XPath, we need to write the syntax for dynamic XPath. So how to write dynamic XPath syntax? So double slash star and write contains keyword, use text and just paste the text and close the parentheses. So it has highlighted the unique element using this syntax. So you see one of one element is found, and we need to traverse from name of the element to the about div tag. So how to traverse? So here we need to use XPath access. So how to use XPath access? Use single slash, and as the div tag is parent, so use parent keyword. So double, so use double colon and write the tag name. So you see it is highlighted to the div tag which selected entire details of iPhone. Now we have to go top of the div because it we should also require the details of the iPhone, which is cost. Okay, to do that we have to write one more parent tag and go to the div tag of parent. So now under this div tag we have two divs. One is for the iPhone details and other div is the cost of the iPhone. So now we are at the top of the div. Now from these div we need to traverse from parent div to the child div which has the cost of the iPhone. So how to do that? So try to use this class name. Okay, try to copy this class name as this is unique. So use child tag. Okay, and use the div. As soon as I have used div, it shows two results because it has two div tags. If you use a unique class name which it has, so it has selected only one tag, so which is the cost tab. Okay, now you need to traverse from these div tag to the cost. So how to traverse from these div tag to the cost element? So to do that, if you see, all these elements are under the div tag which we have selected. So these are all the child and descendants of the parent div tag. So now this entire XPath is considered as a parent for these divs. So if I want these element directly, so I can use descendant tag and use the unique class name here to retrieve the value. So to do that, just copy the class name and just use the XPath access which is descendant and just paste the div tag, and you need to enter the class name which is unique. So as soon as I have entered the class name, you see I have got one-on-one search and it is selecting the, so if you see, it is selecting the cost of the iPhone. Okay, so I have given the name of the iPhone as iPhone 14 midnight 128 GB. So it has selected the 71,999 and we have only one search which is unique way of retrieving the XPath. So for example, I am going to other element which is iPhone 14 yellow. So let's try to copy this and let's try to paste it here, because this is the input we need to send every time. So this will be dynamic, so we need to change this. So just paste it here. You see, as soon as I pasted the name of the element, it has highlighted the cost of the particular iPhone. Okay, so how dynamic it is, see, so we haven't changed anything, we have just changed the name of the iPhone, so it retrieved the cost of the iPhone. So let's try to do it for other element. So let's say use product red. So just copy the name and just come here, just remove the element and just paste. Okay, just paste. You see it selected 101,999. Okay, so if you have pasted any name of the iPhone, it should retrieve the same. This is how we have to write the XPath unique way. Okay, so every time when you want to search any iPhone element, you should search only with the name, so it should retrieve the cost. Okay, so this is how we have written the unique XPath element and we have achieved this challenge, and we are halfway to implement it in the Intellij. So let's try to paste this value in the Intellij and run the automation framework script and achieve it in our automation project. I am in Intellij right now and I have created an automation framework to execute this particular unique XPath challenge. So I have created a BDD Cucumber framework. In BDD Cucumber framework, we are using feature files. So this is the most popular framework nowadays which are using in the automation projects. So we need to create a feature file and we need to add the examples which we have multiple data sets. So here we need to test for the iPhones for the two different data sets. One is for iPhone 14 yellow and other for iPhone 14 purple. So we are verifying whether the cost is retrieving as expected or not. So okay, in order to do that, we need to add the XPath element. So if I go to the given, which is user search for iPhone 14, okay, if you see, these are the step devs which I have written. And if I go to the Flipkart page, so we are using page object model approach. So we are creating the elements in the pages and we are writing the code in the step devs. So if I go here, we are retrieving the get iPhone path. So whatever the syntax we have achieved here, I have just pasted here. Okay, so we are just giving the input from the arguments and the entire syntax remains same. So only thing is we are providing this XPath every time to retrieve the data. Okay, so here I am retrieving the XPath. So once the XPath has retrieved, okay, so it is getting the get iPhone model. So it is storing it in the one variable and it is asserting it in the last step. Okay, so let's try to run this program. So I will go to the terminal. Let's use Maven command. So I'm using Maven clean test. I also have different profiles for different environments. So let's use the test profile. So in the test profile, we are using a test environment to run in Chrome. So if I run this program, so it will start cleaning the target folder and will start creating the folders, and it also create a beautiful report at the end. So I will show you once the execution is done. So it started executing. So so it's compiling the test cases which we have done. So it's now the test has been started. So it should launch the Chrome browser and it should go to Flipkart application. So it launches the Flipkart application and it should search for iPhone 14. So so let me know how to remove these. So I have done this. So let me know in the comment section how to remove that. Okay. So it always search for iPhone 14. So both test cases have been passed and it is aggregating the results. So you see two tests and run and build is successful. And let me go through the target folder and see. Yeah, our Cucumber HTML reports have been generated. So if I just open the overview features, so we can get the report. So let me open it in the browser. So okay, let me open in Explorer to open the HTML. So let me open this overview.features. So it will give a clean and illustrative report. So you see it's saying it's a Santhosh test reporting the project name. So it ran today. And the feature is search iPhone in Flipkart application, which have two test cases. One is with iPhone 14 Yellow, and the cost is 81,999. And second one is iPhone 14 Purple and 1 lakh 999. So the same which we have in the Flipkart features. Okay. So let me show this. So it's a screenshot. So it will also take the screenshot. So it will validate the cost of the iPhone, and the same thing for the second test case. So we have achieved these both test case. So using the unique XPath. Okay. So if I go to the Flipkart page, so the only thing we need to do here is we need to return the web element. So once you got the XPath, so you need to pass this XPath from the step def. So we have to take this name of the XPath from the feature level. So it's the iPhone model. So I am getting it from argument section. So once you got this, so you need to use the get iPhone model path, which is the method we have, and pass the iPhone. So once you got the iPhone, it should retrieve the cost. So directly it is retrieving the web element, which is iPhone cost. This iPhone cost is the web element because in this page it is retrieving the web element of the cost. So the cost again needs to be taken as a get text. So it will be get text, and it should match the mobile cost which we send as a input from the feature level. Okay, then the test case should pass. So this is how we are achieving this. Okay, hope you have liked this video. So let me know if any Selenium technical challenges needs to be done. So I will try to implement and I will demonstrate you. So I will come up with new videos every time. So support me. So like my video and share to your friends, and also subscribe to my channel. Till then, thank you. Goodbye.